Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. George Springer is on deck. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch. Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is
a swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 24. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. In there, a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. The tag, and he is out at second. There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ground ball foul down the left side. Herrera's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past line against Aaron Nola.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Reddick is retired to kick off the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at bat. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Reese Hoskins set to lead off the home half of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of it.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There is Altuve, and very quickly they're two gone to start the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Nick Williams.
Right fielder, Williams.
First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 2 down. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
High pop-up. Cole is there, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hernandez.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A bouncer up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So striding forward now, number 24, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And another throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To 2-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Breaking ball in for a strike. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Kingery is there for it. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounce it to the left side. Santana's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a flare out toward right center. Williams moving in, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Rhys Hoskins is retired for the 1st out in the bottom half of the 5th. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is taken in for the 2nd out. And in steps Scott Kingery. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Altuve is there to make the. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it. And there's one down now. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just a Brad Peacock is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Nola. He popped out in his first trip. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Digging in once again, George Springer. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Taking off is Springer. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. A pitch out. The throw. And he is in there. Set. Here's the 3-1. And now he's on the move again for second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. Springer on second. Correa first, 1 gone. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the out. stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Correa breaking for second. Back up the middle. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 2.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. At the plate, number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now batting, Brad Peacock. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Tyler White is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. This one's flared toward left center, and this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Popped him up. Williams coasts under it. And that's the 3rd out. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Started that swing a bit too early. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Reddick coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? A 1 away. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win. Now to the plate, Nick Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Altuve from deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now in the box, Aaron Nola. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortune. Justin Bour will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. And he got him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Number 24 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboarded first. Standing in, number 24. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw, not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 2-0. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Tony Sipp takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera. A two-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on the first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Adam Morgan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Evan Gattis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Now the Cuban for Yuli Gurriel is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he's safe. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running again. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chasing after it is Williams, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box. Tony Sipp.
Tony Sipp.
A real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Carlos Santana is on deck. And and possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. So now Carlos Santana, a winning run, is at first base. Colin McHugh takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Colin McHugh.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with no.
Number 4.
Ryan Presley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now both runners on the move. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. 0-1 the count. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Trying to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Ramos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And they get the double play at third. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez moving to his right. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. Oh.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So digging in now, Adam Morgan. He's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. As Dribble Cabrera is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th. As he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Grounded back up the middle. Correa is up with it, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Correa takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, number 24. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your neck.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Luis Garcia gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Taking off is Springer. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. One out, nobody on. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Way in front of a great slider that time. Herrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. He'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here now the 2-2. Running yet again for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's Carlos Santana now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. One out and a runner on second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the runner back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.